So up to 10 miles an hour, I'm in the EV mode now. And in most hybrids, you don't really get that option. Maybe you can go 5 miles an hour and then all of a sudden the gas engine kicks on. But this is actually driving like an EV right now. Again, just doing 10 miles an hour through this parking lot. So I just wanted to address that. One of the more impressive hybrids I've experienced that can do that. So starting the test drive here in the 25 Camry hybrid, even in the eco mode here, pulling out of the parking lot, relatively good acceleration to just barely be giving it any throttle. And so far, the ride comfort is fantastic. But again, I want to mention the Toyota Safety Sense. We do have blind spot monitors here. We have the adaptive cruise and lane centering system. And for this car to be just under $30,000, that's just downright impressive to me. But love how the car drives so far. It's just very easy to manage. Sound acoustics in here are very good. And it's comfortable. Now I'm gonna put it into the normal mode and let's see how she comes out of the corner here. Because right now we're in the EV mode, so I'm just gonna put my foot down a little bit. And very impressive how quickly the gas engine was ready to get this thing going. Very impressive. I'm gonna lean the seat back, see if we can get a better view there. But my goodness, I'm so impressed with this car already. Being able to get 53 miles per gallon city, 50 highway is just insane. And a lot of people that are scared of range anxiety with EVs, and they still want something that's relatively green. I mean, that fuel economy is just insane for this full-size sedan. And like I said in the walk-around review part, just the space you get in here is just fantastic. And I'm 6'3" up here. Again, I have a couple inches of headroom. The seat, although it's manual, is pretty generous in terms of the width you get. And it's also very supportive. A lot of the times your base seats can be a bit flimsy, not feel right, but this feels very good. Now you do have probably the biggest competitor for the Camry hybrid right now is going to be the Accord. And I don't even know if they still, I feel like they made a hybrid in 24, yeah. So you have the Accord hybrid, and then you also have the Sonata hybrid. And both of those cars have pretty impressive fuel economy, but just for what you get here, I just feel like this is the best bang for your buck right off the bat. And that's saying a lot. Because the Sonata hybrid is very impressive. The Accord hybrid is pretty impressive, but just getting behind the wheel of this and just the power you get when you came out of that corner. This has a higher displacement compared to those. I think both of those have 2-liter hybrid engines. This has a 2.5 hybrid engine. You're getting 225 net horsepower. And you feel that. This feels much quicker than those cars. And even though we don't have leather wrap steering wheel and all of that, I'm impressed with how nice just the base kind of hard plastic vinyl steering wheel feels, how the shifter feels. Even though everything in here is of either some kind of carpet, vinyl, cloth, whatever, everything that I can see and feel doesn't feel extremely cheap. And even with the smaller 7-inch screen here, I like that we have the color graphics. It still looks very modern. And Toyota did have kind of a dated infotainment system for quite some time.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding you.
Did not mean to do that. All right, so we're gonna put it in a sport. I'm gonna try and slow it down and then give it everything it's got. All right, here we go. Oh, goodness. Wow. Oh my gosh. I gotta get one of these. Man. I mean, I'm sure you all heard that. What in the world? I've driven the RAV4 Prime, which was just stupid quick, but what's crazy is the powertrain was it was relatively quiet for a hybrid, very quiet for a hybrid. And literally the fact that I'm screeching the tires, my goodness. Just very impressed by that. I'm trying to get this adaptive cruise going. And I can never get the 3.0 system right, but you do, again, get the lane centering, adaptive cruise, all of that. But final thoughts on this car, I would give it a 10 out of 10 because I can't think of anything to complain about right now. The price is phenomenal, fuel economy is great, the power is fantastic, the space in here is good, the looks are good inside and out. And I do just want to give one more thank you to John Roberts Toyota for allowing me to review this car today. And if you're looking to find the best price on one of these in your area, just click on that link down below, fill out that info, and I'll get the dealers in your area fighting to get you that best price on one of these. But wow, this is the first 25 model year vehicle I've driven, and for it to be the hybrid, I'm so impressed by this car. It is insane how impressive this car is. Just checks all the boxes with flying colors. And I mean, the ride quality on the interstate was fantastic. The sound acoustics on the interstate were fantastic. This is how a four-door sedan is supposed to be made. And I did not think this car was going to impress me that much at all. But wow, just wow. But with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Toyota Camry Hybrid.